car. This game has some of the most excellent music, by the way. So, what is that down there? I don't even know what that is. Seeing some sort of artifact or something. And you can do things in here like fish. I don't know what it is. I love fishing. So, yeah, let me look at what's going on with my frame rate here. Something's a little bit wonky with it. This is a brand new... oh, here, this is going to... brand new build of the game. Big release for it. And EVE Online has better music. I take exception unless you're talking about the Icelandic Symphony playing the EVE music, then that is 100% awesome. Okay, let me find this application here. Sensors. It's on my wrong video card, on my wrong GPU. Why did it do that? Yeah, it appears that it went to the wrong GPU, which is very strange. Especially when I have special selections in my setup for it to do, that I very specifically tell it which GPU to go to. So I wonder if they made some changes or something with that. I'm actually going to restart the game. That's what I'm going to do, because I want a better frame rate, you know. So we're going to talk about here while that's loading up. I want to talk about the update today. We're going to kind of go over the release here. So we've obviously got Christmas stuff in, and so yeah, I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to give away some Christmas stuff. Not today, but I think we're gonna have to do that. So get into the Christmas spirit, huh? Come on, go ahead and exit the game. There we go. So the game is pretty heavy load. So it hasn't launched yet, but it or it hasn't fully released yet. Now it's fully persistent and stuff, so you're playing a little bit early access. The release will be first quarter of next year, and so looking forward to that. There's still some optimization to be done. Okay, so short release. Normally a release cycle lasts approximately 4 weeks, giving us 3 weeks of development time and 1 week of polish before the release goes live on the last Thursday of the month. However, November and December are Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yeah, how about that? So this is why I usually don't run games right after, a major publish or whatever. We'll see what happens here. I'll see if it switches over properly. So, all right. So, major system changes. Got some major system changes here. Making a lot of changes to how the game works. Okay. Related to game balance. Okay. Let's see. Game balance. Some are about making the game a better pacing and reward cycle, while others about making it so that greater effort and greater specialization will equal greater reward. That's good. So... trying to see if I'm on the right card now. No, it's still choosing the wrong card. I had this all worked out last time, figured out, but it's choosing my wrong GPU. I guess there's nothing I can do about it at the moment. So maybe there'll be something in here. Maybe they put in some stuff, because I did ask them about this stuff, about how to do this and everything. Okay, so we're making a lot of major changes, how the game works in the release. Changes in resistances. And more discovery in addition to the teachability, the first steps towards making specialization more crafting more meaningful. You know, that is one thing that it was pretty easy to figure out, though, especially with that one website. Geekdus, thank you for following. Welcome. So, you know, a lot of people feel like they're nerfing the game and stuff, but, you know, it's still early access. And so this is part of figuring everything out. And so, oh, it's not Christmas. If we call it Christmas, people will be offended and sue. Yeah, it's Christmas for us. It's Hanukkah for others. It's whatever you call the holiday season for yourself. Thank you. I call it Christmas.
You, sir,
just saying.
Rock.
Just got off work. Good morning, Marcus. It's Maldus. All right, so I'm Nips in Twitch. 11 months as a sub. That's nice support there, buddy. Thank you for being long-term support. 110 gold to everybody here in MNIP's honor. So, thank you, thank you. Everybody, please tell them thank you as well. Now you all have more gold to get in on the raffle. Okay. So, story and scene polish. New content with each release, yes. Okay. So, Path of Courage and Esgard polish has been delayed. Blood Bay PvP delayed. Graph Island. Looks like they've done some stuff with Graph Island. Is Graph Island? Is that... Yeah, it's player-owned town, player-run town.
You, sir, rock.
Bubble Killer, resubbing 2 months in a row. Awesome, thank you, Bubble Killer. 20 gold to everybody here in Bubble Killer's honor. So, thank you, thank you. Elad's Lighthouse. Okay, let's go look at Elad's Lighthouse right now. Let's see here. To get there... Seems strange. Let's see here. Elad's. So, I do have property here in Elad's. This is where I originally started out the guild. And so it's a pretty good place. And but we now our guild, which we are openly recruiting, so anyone can join who wants to. Our guild now has I don't know, we're 130 members or so, and we are we have 3 player-run towns. So, hey, this is different already. All right. So, guard here. Gosh, I'm gonna lower my resolution. Let's see here. Wonder if this will work. A little more fluid. Maybe not. Well, that might have been a different type of lag. So, wow, they've changed this a lot. So here's a public vendor and stuff. Man, I'm not happy with this frame rate. It's because it's on my wrong GPU. Wow, I'm just looking at all this and thinking how much this has changed. And these massive ships up here. It's kind of cool. Oh yeah, they haven't changed my favorite music though. Well, since I'm not living here full time anymore, I'm okay with it a little bit. This is some cool stuff. Alright. I'm going to lower the resolution down even more. Feels a little bit better. Oh yeah, I wonder if they put any fishing spots in here. Look at that dam, that's kind of cool. So, let's see here. See if I can find my house. Wow, this is all so much different. I don't even know where the hell my house is. I mean, this place looks absolutely lovely. My house is back here. Yeah, this is, holy cow. So this used to be that plot of land that had the cement pad on it. And so here is our plot of land now. Yeah. So a lot has changed here. Oh, somebody placed a castle up there. Nice. I don't remember there being a castle up there before. So, well, this, you know, this actually looks really nice. It's just now we're a lot more off the beaten path. So, you're still toying this? Recommend? You're still toying with whether or not you should do Shroud of the Avatar? Well, here, I'll make it sexier for you. If you buy Shroud of the Avatar, use your discount code, exclamation point coupon in Twitch chat, or the link in the description in YouTube with the coupon code as well. That'll save you a few percent, but then also, we're right now giving back 15%. So if you purchase today, spend like $40, you're going to get like $6 back as credit for a future purchase. Plus, if you decide, oh, it's got different music now. It's not just that one piece of music anymore. Okay, this sounds nice. So then if you decide you don't like it, I will buy it back from you for $20. So leaves you out a total of $14 if you decide you don't like it. At $14, I think the game's worth a try, and I make that offer to anybody. So it doesn't have to be just this person asking. Okay, so I'm not sure how I feel about this. I gotta change this frame rate just a little bit more. Well, maybe I should just change. You know what I'll do? I'll change it to full screen. That'll probably help. Although what's going to happen is it's going to minimize. Yeah, okay, so that got rid of some of the jitter. Yeah, so primarily this graphics problem is primarily my machine and not having it running on the right card. So I have just a little bit on here. Okay, so I was really hoping that, like, all of a sudden, you know, maybe we'd get really lucky and the guild spot would be, like, really cool. I mean, it's not bad. We're not that far away from everything, but not as close as I wanted to be either. But I do like this. If you guys have been to Europe, to like Germany and stuff like that, they build castles up on walls like this, and so the walls are, you know, it's like filled in, and they build, you know, the walls up, and then they have this high overview of any attacking stuff. So it's kind of based on some real life stuff I've seen, which is neat. Okay, well, let's see what all these shops are. Oh, and there's a well here. Does that mean... Oh, look at that. Anybody can get water from the well here. Excellent. That is excellent. So, yeah. Okay, here, I'm going to switch over to the live shows talk enabled. Allow everybody in who wants to talk. And, so... I wanna look at these buildings that are in here and stuff. See what these shops are. Well, here's the bank. Okay, so the bank is moved. And I wonder if I have any rewards to claim. Gotta wait until it loads all the way up. I have so much stuff in my bank. Let's see, is it finished loading up? I don't know. Oh yeah, they're all grayed out because they are at a different location. So, did it tell me any message? Two minutes to check again. I didn't see what it tell me anything. Alright, so let's see if there's anything here in white, which means I can claim it from anywhere. Oh, I have successfully claimed new rewards. Okay. So I want to see what all we got. Milo, if Discord doesn't set you as a sub, just make sure that your Twitch is connected, that you've connected your Twitch account to Discord, and then it takes about an hour. It updates once an hour, so it could happen in 5 minutes, it could happen in an hour. So okay, so I'm looking for stuff that's in white. Oh, it looks like I got some sales stuff. Okay, that's in Bay Lunaire. And apparently whatever the reward was that I got, I have no idea what it is. It doesn't show in here. It says I've collected my rewards. Okay, well, we'll see what they say. I don't know. Not that big a deal. And so that money is over there in Bay Lunaire. I really like this game. I gotta tell you guys, this game just keeps getting better and better and better. So this is some sort of inn or something. Okay. Crafting trainer, crafting supplies merchant. Cool. Oh, I wonder where the crafting stations are. So, by the way, if you join our guild, you can get space in our guild house basement. The basement of this one's gonna go away, so giving people plenty of warning on that. It's gonna go away here in a few days. Well, I like this. Man, I wish I had this spot right here. That is now the primo spot. These guys got lucky with their stuff. So, hey, let's look at what else is going on in here. And, okay, so Elad's Lighthouse got a huge update, and it looks fabulous. And we haven't even seen all of it. So, Midras Runes... Okay, they've had an update. So Malice and Spite have been polished. Whoa. Where did the game go? It didn't like me clicking on something else. See, I knew that was going to happen when I ran it full screen. So, yeah. And my GPU is not happy. It's completely maxing out my other GPU because it's running the game and it's running 3 monitors. Okay, so this game is does not have subscription. It is a buy once and play forever. So there will be some other episodes that will come out, but you will not be required to buy them. But I'm sure you'll be quite tempted. Okay, so I'm just gonna have to deal with that minimizing while we read this. So Doris Polish, East Perennial Trail. We tuned this map to be much more friendly to new players, also improving the general polish level of this map. Okay. Brightbone Pass and Superstition Canyon. We modified the terrain in the center of these maps. Superstition Canyon is a clone of Brightbone Pass to fix exploits related to players being able to attack enemies without being harmed themselves. Now, why would anybody do that? Yeah. And, okay. You'll find that for this game, for Shroud of the Avatar, that the devs are super open about everything. And so even about bad stuff that's happening, they talk about it, about, you know, and how they fixed it or whatnot. It's really, really, really different because in most games they're like, shh, we got to keep all this stuff quiet. People can't know we had this problem and stuff. But here in Shroud of the Avatar and in Crowfall, they're like, yes, we had that problem. Here's how we fixed it. And then if you're like a game developer and you've heard that they fixed it and you want to know how they, you know, all the details of how they fixed it, they will share it with you. It's really interesting. It's really great. And it's a totally foreign way of dealing with things. So, yeah, but I like it. Okay, so airy NPC behaviors did in the past, additional adding schedules and behaviors. Okay, non-tradable and quest items bankable. I had a few items in my pack that I could not put in the bank once I grabbed them. Items that are not tradable, like quest items, can now be placed in your bank. Thank you. Note that they are still not able to be placed in containers. That's fine. Bank is better than nothing. So, okay, combat. We plan to refactor how damage types and resistances work for better balance. Different weapon types, school spells, and creature types against each other will also improve the variety of crafted items. Excellent. Magic damage and resistances starting in R36, which this is what this is. This is release 36. Let's see here. Nicholas, email me, markydragon@markydragon.com, buddy. So, the more formal resistance is in place for players and creatures. Currently, players can mostly gain resistances through gear, but skills and spells will appear in the future releases that allow you to expand their resistances. That is great because, you know, you're going to be able to further, like right now, I'm a fire mage, and so I'm able to take my, there's one skill that will allow me to do more fire damage, or to, you know, resist fire more. And so we're going to see a lot more of that, I think. So, yeah, okay. So the magic stuff's being updated. Control point behavior fix. We fixed a bug that was preventing NPCs from trying to retake the control points. Oh, I didn't hear about that. Because they always murdered us every time they wanted to take it over again. I mean, really. $40-meter requirement for XP gain. Experiment. We have constrained experience points to gain so that you must be within 40 meters of other players in your party. Previously, you just had to have this be in the same zone, and it was being used as an exploit where low-level characters would wait at the entrance of a zone while high-level players would farm the area. Oh my goodness. Again, why would anybody do that? I'm just sorry I hadn't thought of it. No, not really. But, I did notice that there was this, that it was, scene wide, which seemed kind of funny. But, So this makes a lot more sense. And actually what it really should be is that, well, actually, I guess it can't be based on damage. Because you could be a healer. So, how long will the prices on the Eve site last? I do not recall off the top of my head. Maybe email the store and they can let you know. So, I do not recall off the top of my head. So, it's either this Sunday or the next Sunday, but I don't remember. Okay. So, breaking attempts, root, stuns, and use of focus. Let's see. Attempting to break, root, and stun by jumping now uses focus. Okay, even if not successful. Previously, it would only use focus upon success. Okay, that makes sense. Stacking limits and effects. Support was added to limit the number of effects on targets. Most effects like Firebolt, Fireball, Rend, and others have had a max of 3 concurrent effects. This means that 3 per spell skill, not total. So a player could have 3 Rends, 3 Firebolt dots on a target at once. Repeat casting of spells to remove oldest effect first. Okay, so they're limiting how much you can stack onto one. Okay. I hadn't used that too much. A little bit. Some people had explained that to me, so I guess we're going to have to relearn how to do that and how that actually works. So, yeah. So, let's see here. Defensive stance has been changed from flat damage resist modifiers to a percentage bonus to the effect of worn armor. Oh. So it uses armor as the baseline now. Players in quality plate or chain can see a slightly larger effect than before, but those in cloth and leather will be greatly diminished. It makes sense. And this is just getting the more fine tuning on the game here. So, which is really, really good, in my opinion. So that's what we want. We want an in-depth game here that's like as heavy and deep as Eve. And I do want to be able to turn certain songs off. Like this one that's playing right now. So, okay, fizzle chance increased. Spell casting interruption increased. Oh, in R35, the only interruptions were from stuns and knockdown effects. In R36, let's see here. The window can interrupt spell. Note, this does not increase the time to execute a spell. Decay increased. For the next few releases, we will be increasing the maximum accumulated decay incrementally. For R36, the max accumulated decay is 12 hours. For example, if a player has around 1 million total experience, a death after 12 or more hours of dying will result in a loss of about 1,250 XP. The loss will be deducted from skills not set to maintain or train. If the skills are set to maintain or train, the lost XP will be deducted from pooled experience first. Okay, I don't know if I understand that, but target cycling improved. We fixed a major issue in target cycling previously. Here, let's make this a little bit bigger so that you guys can actually see it. Miko-chan, read the description of the title you just put there. Everything you want to know is in that description. It lists every item you get. Okay. Target cycling improved. Let's see. Previously it appeared to be picking the worst possible targets first, and then the best target second. Has now been addressed, and logic has been improved. Okay. Beneficial targeting improved. Let's see, healing buffs. The caster will be the target if there's no hard target set. Oh, you now have to select the other party members.
Good morning, Marky.
Hey there, Sci4. How's it going?
Pretty good. I just finished reading the patch notes. Looks like they didn't document everything.
Yeah, you found some stuff that's not in here?
Yeah, I'd complained about it before the release dropped, but for some reason they didn't add to the documentation. It's actually, like, important stuff.
Okay. Well, hold that thought while we get through the rest of this, and then if you want to share what you found, that'll be great.
Will do.
So, immolation has been shortened by 20%. Oh, that's one of the spells I use. The range has been shortened by 20%. In future releases, this spell will likely become a damage shield that hits people who are in melee with the caster instead of a traveling AoE spell. Shield of Air no longer stacks with other shield spells.
You,
Flurry.
sir, rock.
Oh, look at that. Brand new sub. Flurry no longer stacks with Reckless Stance in Berserk mode. Okay, so these are some of the combos that people were using. Trojan, thank you so much for your brand new sub joining us here. Let me hook you up. So, let's see here. I'm going to add to you 1,000 gold. Spend it however you want. Exotic dancers, dungeon raids, giveaways, whatever you choose. And everybody in chat, give it up for Trojan. Because of him, another 10 gold to everybody here. So, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Banished Undead range has been reduced. NPC health adjustments. NPCs that are caster types have had their health reduced dramatically and damage output increased. Okay. Lancing Blow, PvP, XP bonus. Experiment. For this release, we're trying a few experimental changes to see how the impacts of various metrics. Players that are flagged as PvP and in multiplayer mode receive a 25% bonus to earned experience. What? So, maybe I should be running around in PvP mode all the time now? 25% bonus? I don't know. That actually sounds like a good way to get more people involved in PvP. I think that that's great. So, okay. Let's see. Dynamic player-owned town tools delayed. So, okay, player towns and player housing will now dynamically update their visuals on the overworld based on various data, including the number of claimed lots and online population. Interesting. Finally, updates to dynamic player-owned towns will have lock submission forms that will appear in-game. Obsidian homes delayed. I didn't know that there was more Obsidian homes coming in, so okay. Population indicators. The visuals of player on town on the overworld will now update based on how many lots have been claimed relative to the size of the town. Starting up with a simple foundation and working their way up to a full set of buildings we have been using up till now. Additionally, we will show smoke in chimneys and lights in the windows to indicate if there are players online in town. That is awesome. If you are walking by in this town you've never even paid much attention to, wait, Macklenos, really? Is that in the notes? So Macklenos says craftable row house with a top floor greenhouse. I will take credit for that. I suggested that to them.
Yep. There's one craftable and one non-craftable.
Oh, okay. So yes, I talked to them when I was there, and I said, it's really a waste that with row houses that you can't use any of the growing bonuses. And so, anyway, I suggested that they make them with a top floor that has a greenhouse in it. And they had some objections right at the beginning. And actually, this is a normal thing that developers say. They say, but I can't because of blah. So I just went into problem solving, and they figured it out. So I'll be excited to see those. I have not seen those, and that's really cool. So, just it's just cool to see that they put that in. So, okay. Exits to overworlds added to all player-owned town entrance locations. Okay, we added the ability to choose different entrance locations. Have to also be exits. Okay. Exits to the overworld added to all player-run town centers. Player-run town removal after careful reanalysis of our current housing needs and anticipation of new maps coming online that will include additional housing, like Blood Bay. We have removed, at least for now, the following 4 player-run towns that had no claimed lots in them. Are you serious that there were player-run towns that nobody had claimed a single lot in them? I'm stunned by that. Where were these places? I would have liked to live in a place all by myself. Not really. I like having other people around. But I'm just really surprised that there was 4 towns where they've removed that now. So, yeah, SotAcraft is no more. Okay, so that's one of the things. Let me, so they take away all of the recipes, so SotAcraft is no more. That's one of the things about being a fan site and everything. So, SotAcraft, SotAmap, our Shroud of the Avatar.net is a fan site that I'm, running along with Thomas. And the fact is that anything that's really good that we come up with there, that the game publisher at any time can take that information and put it into the game. Like, it may seem really dumb that there's been no map in the game. And so that's why SotAmap was made. But maybe it's just that it's not hit the point in their development cycle yet that they're putting it in. I don't know. So, if they put in a map in the game, would that diminish the value of sotamap.com? Well, yeah, I think it would a bit. But you can still be very creative with these. So SotAcraft can still list out all kinds of information about crafting and everything. It just changes the way, you look at it. And they might be very frustrated and just say, well, screw it, and, take off. But maybe they won't either. So they made the following items placeable in decorations, player-run towns, tents, stage, podium, bleachers, stage stairs, Cobalt Radiant Energy Coil, and capacitor. House polish bug fixes. Wood and plaster homes replaced rough yellow wooden shutters with nicer shutters. Gothic Mansion, Baron Benefactor, Elven Tree Tower, Viking Great Hall, Viking 3-story Stronghold, Viking Row House,
You,
and
sir,
Elven City Hall.
rock.
So, Dragon Knight, thank you so much for resubbing, buddy. Whole 12 months in a row. That's 120 gold to everybody here in Dragon Knight's honor. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that extended support. So, okay, the raffle winners, let's see. The raffle's held on the 17th. So I'm sure there's another post about who the winners are. I did not buy any this time. So R36. The raffles, it looks like same again. It's going to be 20 and 150. So, make a difference. The Ornate Outhouse. Yes, we have that. Actually, I don't know if we have that on the store. Might have to go directly to them. So the add-on store, Resurrection Decorations. Okay. By the way, I think we have everything now on our store. So you can go check that out, and you can get it all from us. It supports the show. And don't forget to use your coupon code. Save yourself a little bit. Pristine Gothic mansion, village home. Okay, so there was the other one that was the haunted one. So I wonder if this has all the trapdoors in it, because that's one of the really neat things about the haunted one is it has all these trapdoors and secret rooms. Ornate greenhouse, 4-story row house. Yes, those high-flaunting neighbors, giant fancy yards, and big greenhouses now are not the only ones for fast-growing skills. Glass rooftop 4-story row house gives greenhouse agriculture grow bonus to the top floor. Yes, I think that's really cool. So, gift boxes. If you want to provide gifts without distractions of the Yule-themed decorations, these gift boxes are for you. Okay. Holiday store content. Hey, we have most of this stuff on our store right now. Anything that we don't have yet will be listed later today.
Hey, Marquis.
So, yes.
Go back up to the R36, the lot raffles. The details on it have changed. They're limiting how many you can win now.
Okay, R36 raffle tickets. Let's see. Oh, so that each person can only win a single deed. You know, because some people were putting in enormous amounts of money. And we're walking away with a whole bunch of deeds. It wasn't having necessarily the effect that they wanted. I mean, like, we bought a bunch of deeds from people. We have them on our Trusted Trader section of the store. And some people won like a dozen deeds. So, yeah, that was not as intended, I'm sure, for them. Okay, wreaths, gift boxes, trees. They're calling them Yule instead of Christmas. I'm fine with that. Ice building blocks. Okay. So, player-run towns. Oh, so I wonder if Sean... So, Sean was waiting for a next update for his town. And Sean bought the town of Crossroads, I believe it was. And it's an overland one. And it's one of our guild towns. So, I'm sure he'll have a lot of spots for guildies if that's up. And then JJ, or not JJ, Levon also has a player-run town, and Thomas as well. Okay, so that's just a bunch of stuff that most of us don't care about. Recipe, let's see, crafting. Recipe discoverability limited experiment. Discoverability on recipes is no longer universal on all recipes. Currently, we have removed discoverability from all but the lowest level recipes. This, along with teachability, is part of a larger effort to reward specialization and advancement in crafting. So does this mean we're going to have to buy our stuff now? Not be removing any recipes that players already have. Those will be grandfathered in. Please note that this is initial pass. Okay. If there are any recipes that should remain discoverable, therefore also teachable, then please feel free to provide feedback to them. Okay. Teachable recipes, the lowest level and most common recipes can now be taught to other players and even be retaught. Okay, well that's good. Kind of like the emotes, some of them can be taught. Some rare recipes like blown armor are not teachable nor reteachable. Okay. Ward gems. Gems can now be cut into ward gems which offer resistances to magic damage types. Awesome. Full durability repair, scaling effectiveness. There's plus 16 crafted gear out there. Holy cow. Players may want to preserve them in order to support both. We introduced repair with gold crowns several releases ago. The cost to repair and the maximum durability was only a single gold crown. However, in an item that could be repaired infinitely, this led to stagnation in demand once a player got the ideal piece of gear. I agree. For R36, we're going to experiment with scaling down the repair effectiveness based on the number of times you've repaired the item. Every repair and maximum durability still costs 1 kodo, but now fixes decline each time. First repair 100%, then 66%, then 50, 40, 33, and so on. By the 20th repair, it'll only fixes 10 of the maximum durability. So that doesn't lower the maximum durability. It just makes it a lot more costly to do those. Maybe they price it out so that people don't want to do that. So, clothing removed from merchants. Wizard's hat. Well, they've been turned into recipes. Wizard's hat. Okay, I have a wizard's hat. So, and I couldn't seem to make them. I'm glad they made that into something that people could make. So, cloak, red dress, fancy cloth merchant boots. Okay, so there's several of them. Wells and fountains. Fixed several issues with gathering water from wells and fountains, including the ability to do more than just player on gather. Okay, so you know what? That makes me think that we should go over to the... Let's see, I gotta get my bearings here. Man, I do not like that screen tearing. Holy cow. It's because I'm on the wrong GPU. I've tried to force it, but the force isn't working. The force is not with me today. Okay, so let's see. Where does Elad's connect to? Brittany Shores. There's a new boat out here. Nodillo. Okay. Where does this one go? Formosa. I was hoping one went to Elad's or to ours, but it's okay. Head over there. Okay. So we'll see if I wonder if on the guild property now you can properly use those. Unique names. All items in the recipe book now have unique names. Main offenders were rugs and chairs. Okay. Potted topiaries. A potted crafted topiary is now flagged for the player on town placement. Obsidian armor. Fix the color to be the correct obsidian black. New plants. No more plants been added. Grapevine and coconut palm. New recipes. Greenhouse. 4-story row house. All of those high flaunting neighbors in their giant fancy yards. Yes, okay, so that was the same script. A gust ball field. Oh my goodness. Let's see here. This craftable field includes field goals, referee stand, and can be placed in a player on a town lot, or even in an interior, provided you can find a house or basement with enough large open space. You know what? We might have enough space to place one of these in our guild house, in the basement. Okay, let's go look at. I gotta go transfer now to our other boat. Yeah, I think Bay Lunaire needs one. I think that bucket filling party at the guild house. All right, I'm in. Come on, I clicked on this. There we go. Okay, Yule wreaths, Yule stockings, gift boxes, characters. We'll begin polishing the kobolds and updating. So they struck this out, which means that it's not available at the moment. Kobolds testing incentives and summer telethon items delayed. Okay. Hair polish. Okay. Hair polish. We completed the polish pass through the current hairstyles and update them on the current shaders. Oh, that's what they mean by hair polish. I was thinking like shoe polish that you put in your hair to color it. That didn't make any sense to me. Okay, let's see. Summer Telethon Fire Dance Emote. By the way, there is a telethon coming up. What is it? Is it not this coming Monday, but the next? Custom classed gauntlets. Gauntlet cloaks. Britannia Mining Company Convention 2016, Ultima Dragon's 25th anniversary, and SotACon. Okay. So, there's only a few more items here. We'll read these last few, and then I'll go see if people can fill their buckets. You can place a fountain for everyone to use. Yes. Okay. By the way, the 28th, so the 28th is the telethon, and I will be hosting it, and maybe if I'm feeling adventurous, we'll do a show up until they start. We'll see. Depends on how much work I have. I don't know. You guys have no clue how much time I put into work beyond doing all these shows. So, Guild Alliance is delayed. Okay. So, I didn't know that they were going to do that. And so I've been wanting to do that. We've talked about that. We're unable to finalize the details of design for the system and implementation in time. Okay. Outlander Guild canceled. After listening to player feedback and the proposed coupled with internal deliberation, we are canceling this feature. We will consider other ways to assist new players, but this will not be the solution. Okay, auto-stacking fixed. Ooh, nice. Gold giveaway on QA server to assist with testing. We're giving out random daily amounts of gold. Okay. Bank and journal performance. We sped up how quickly the bank and journal interface loads. Yes, that is really great. We were having crashing problems with that. Some of our staff asked JJ. Our bank box was so big. How big was it? It was so big that he was crashing when he opened it. Bank and journal performance sped it up. Okay. Data file locations. Players now have the ability to set a new location for data files, save games, options, music files, etc. As part of this, we also have the screenshot section has been moved to your pictures SotA folder, and change resolves some OS X issues. That's really interesting. So, music files. Okay. All right, well, very good. So, Sci4, you still around here? This, by the way, is Bay Lunaire.
Yeah, let's go.
Good. So, you said, gasp, so I'm gasping ahead of time, that you found some stuff in the game that was not listed in these changes. What kind of interesting stuff did you find?
Okay, well, this is all based off of the last QA patch and not the actual release patch, which I'm working on looking at now.
Mm-hmm.
But unless they made a drastic change, that new 40-foot range actually will remove GM bonuses. So you won't be able to apprentice unless the person's within 40 units of you.
Okay. Well, that doesn't... But, okay, so GM... Well, okay.
That more applies in the scenario of people who have a GM come set with them in a scene for the purpose of, say, combat training.
Yeah.
Gold split also falls in the same rules, as does loot.
Okay.
So anybody who's not within 40 units of a creature when it dies, even if you're in the same party, will not be able to loot that creature, period.
Okay. Well. Okay.
And that normally wouldn't be an issue, except in the scenario of, like, when we go farm Deep Ravenswood.
Mm-hmm.
How often does somebody fall behind by a little bit because they're skinning a corpse and we move to the next pack?
All the time. That you just described me.
that was kind of what I was trying to hint at without outright saying it.
Oh yeah, you were trying not to be rude. No.
We call it diplomatic, but yes.
Yeah, no, I'm not offended by that, because I'm always about, like, you're leaving all the stuff behind. I want more. Yeah.
The more you skin, the more they spawn, the faster we get XP is always the way I viewed it. But that's really going to be kind of discouraged if you're going to fall outside that 40 unit range, because then you won't be getting XP. You won't be providing any GM bonuses you have. I don't remember your skills, so I don't know if you have them. You won't be getting a gold split off things we loot, which is probably the most interesting thing to me.
Right. Okay.
So,
well, I don't think that it. Okay, so these are changes that aren't documented. Okay. I was going to debate whether or not the change was good or not, but that's not really what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's a reason for the change. However, I feel like 40 units is still a little bit too small.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I mean, when you think about it, I fight at 30 units typically. That's my preferred range as an archer.
Oh, yeah.
So if I start skinning it from the edge of where I just fought something, I'll be out of range before you guys take 5 or 6 steps.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Huh. Well, we're just gonna have to see what's what, you know.
Yep. So I don't think it'll be a huge impactful thing, but it is a factor to keep in mind. There's a couple other things, but I'm going to let me finish getting this patch downloaded and checked before I say too much on those, because I would hate to be like, yeah, so this is an issue, and then it turns out it's not.
Right.
There is a positive for anybody using melee or ranged, though. You're going to hit way more often than you did before.
Okay.
I don't know why it wasn't documented, but your attack skill actually applies for the chance to hit now.
Okay.
So, I mean, again, that's not useful for you casters, but for people like me who were seeing way too many misses on reds, it's very, very nice.
Mm-hmm. I want to give a shout out to Sean. Thank you for the donation of the Kodos. It looks like you put 10 Kodos in here for us, which I will put towards the taxes on the house. So thank you. All right. So what else? Was there anything else going on?
I'm trying to remember what were the other issues. I was trying to hope this download was done before we got to this point. So I got to go back and look at what I was looking at last.
Yeah. Okay, so if you're in the guild, come down in the basement. We have all crafting stations here. And then there's this box right here, which basically you can put in a container and we'll place it for you down here where you can live with all of us. And so it's really great if you don't have a home. If you have a home, then you probably don't need it. But if you don't have a home, it's nice to be able to come down here and work on your stuff and have a place for storage that. Oh, Levon's giving me something. What is Levon giving me? 4,000 gold. Oh, we must have 4 more. We must have more members of the guild. Awesome. Oh, the turning the Q and E on turning furniture, it seems to be running slower now. Which is fine by me. Okay. So, now, Skull Wild Oat has storage here now. I think this whole place is coming right along. So, and I wonder, so the whole deal of, that just looks a little bit strange. That must be her dress coming through the ceiling. And I think we still have, do we still have this bug? The dress that person was running around with, is it magic cycling like mine?
Hey, stop looking up my dress.
Says that very male voice. So I wonder where we can put the, if we can fit one of those competition things. I wonder what kind of basement it would have to be. 'Cause I'm not sure this is big enough. We got a lot of rooms here and stuff, though. I think one of those places would be kind of fun. These, by the way, the next release, so R37, we're supposed to have the ability to start doing rent. And And so all these extra rooms that we have down here will now be able to rent them out. We'll rent them out to guild members or whatnot. Something pretty cheap, but that helps just pay for the taxes on the land. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the whole setup of all this, and we've got all the crafting stuff here, including it's kind of a rare magic printing press. So I don't know that you can make these anywhere or buy them anywhere in game, unless another player is selling them. They were basically a thing that came with original Kickstarter people. So and I've enjoyed decorating all of this so far. There's a lot more to go. Okay. Hey, look, everybody's in here. So I wonder if this room would even be big enough for that, for that place to do the gust ball thing. So, hey JJ, what you got? More new people in the guild. I wonder how many people we've got now. It's really great.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Spicy Phoenix bites. Those are going to taste good. Did I get them in there? No. Yeah. So, who put that in there? Joe Nova. Thanks, Joe. Okay. So these are not expert stations down here, but they are stations nonetheless. So get a lot of stuff done. If you need the really expert stuff, then there's some across town here. So, okay. I feel like I want to go out adventuring, but I'm really afraid of my frame rate. I really want to, and I don't want to fix it on the air. I think my frame rate is just like, it's not happy. It's kind of irritating me. So, oh, that's the best food in the game? Wait, I didn't know that. Let me go look at this some more. So spicy Phoenix bites, plus 3.5 focus per second for 8 hours. Holy shit, don't die, because you lose these when you die. So 8 hours is definitely the longest that I've seen. Plus 10 fire attunement for 8 hours. And I'm a fire mage. Plus 5 intelligence for 8 hours. Now, minus 20 moon attunement for 8 hours and minus 50% water resistance. Okay. Well, that is pretty cool. So that is some pretty interesting stuff. Craigano, thank you for following. Welcome. Yeah, I think that so at least previously you lost it on death. So. Food is going to be changed to last after death? Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. I think that, it gives you more of a reason to not die, especially when it's something really expensive like these. I don't know what these go for, but I imagine they go for quite a bit. You should be able to eat the food out of your corpse to regain the bonuses? Ugh. Yeah, okay. I love this guild area. I think it's just coming along really nice. Hey, let's go upstairs. hate that. I clicked on something else because I forgot that I'm in full screen. Okay. So, can I get water from this now as well? Oh, it looks like I can. I need to work on that pathing a little bit. Or maybe I should just go hop into it. Nope, there he goes.
Unless they fixed it, you always path to the north side before you'll start gathering water.
Oh.
Well, north on most maps. Some maps have their coordinate system messed with, so it'll be a different side, but same idea.
Yeah, I'm exactly on the south side.
Wait, so Bay Lunaire's backwards?
I don't know, but I'm pointed north right now, so which means I'm on the south side.
Actually, it may be the south side. I may just be stupid. That may be what that is.
So, and then this one here. No? You know what? So, so at my well, it goes to the other side.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Maybe they changed that? That's weird.
Yeah, actually I don't need to have this well over here now because there's plenty of water right here, just a few more steps. But I can probably put it back here and not use as much room. So I think I have a fountain back here. Yeah. That'll look
I haven't had
nice.
to gather water in a while due to Titania hooking me up with more buckets of water than I could carry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, and this one, okay, so the whole theory is totally blown out of the water because this one's collecting on the west side. So
Okay,
north.
so yeah, they've changed that then.
Yeah. So.
Depends on the orientation of the object. You can rotate it when you place it and change the path.
There we go. Okay, that makes sense. And
Yeah,
I have like
Thunkus,
this.
You used to be able to, regardless of which way you oriented it, it was sending me to the same side. But that file was changed. I just never looked at what the changes were to it.
Well, this is cool. So, buckets of water now auto stack. I dropped some more buckets into a chest and they automatically stacked. That is really awesome. How about doing another crafting party? Well, I have to have crafting materials ready to do a crafting party. So. So, and I still need to decorate the rest of this house. I don't know if I have enough decorations to do it. What I'll be doing is decorating the rest of the house up, and then I'll be doing like some video tour that we'll use for, you know, like showing different houses and stuff. And then I'm gonna place a different house here. I got one of those city elven houses that look really neat. So now, why do they not want to stack? Oh. Okay, so weird. Okay. Oh, some buckets of water cost money and other ones didn't. Okay. Yeah. So the buckets of water that I purchased now have a value again. I should have stopped using those and sold them all again. So I got a bunch more furniture here. But I haven't figured out what I'm going to do in the rest of the house here yet. I need a good rug in here, I think.
Hey, Marky, did Baylan Air get Novian access yet?
I don't believe so. I believe it just connects to Central Brittany. So
Yeah, it won't get it. It was bought too late after they stopped giving those out.
Oh, okay.
yeah, but Central Brittany's fine. I'm happy with that. So, because there's a boat for Novia right next to there. I mean, it causes 2 load screens instead, but I am always in Central Brittany doing things, so doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Okay, no wait. So, T Branch says go north, and there are exits Novia, but there's no way in from Novia.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in the same boat as me.
Mm-hmm. Is it raining out here? That mini brass automation. It looks like a little kid. It was like he was like looking over the edge there. No, don't jump. It's not worth it. You'll smash all your brass.
Did you see that Viking great home I put in Balin there?
Where is it?
Right behind yours.
Oh, let's go look at that. His frame rates, though, are just going to freaking kill me. I'm actually kind of feeling dizzy from it. I'm going to have to fix this. And I turned it down to 1080p. Even. So, this being Great Viking Hall.
That's that $300 one.
Oh, and you're selling your Adobe brick.
I have 2 of them, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we have one of them on the store. I acquired one for the store because those actually go away. Did you know that? They go away at the end of this month?
Oh, it means the price might go up.
Yes. So they will then become a rare item. You cannot get them anymore. So I would put the price up higher. I would double it, unless you really need the money right now.
Oh, I'm not worried about money, but yeah, if I know that, then yeah, I'll raise the price.
Yeah, all of the Adobe stuff is going away. You won't be able to purchase it on the official store from us through the official store's retail stuff after the 28th, I think. And then, but what I did was I did acquire stock of stuff for after that. That'll be on our Trusted Trader section. So we'll have a little bit, but then when it's gone, it's gone. So the only thing I still want, that I really want for the guild, is to have more I want a better commerce spot. We don't have any really great commerce spot. And sure, we can try and drive everybody to a player-run town, but I don't think people play that way. You know? I'm not sure that we have the ability to make that kind of a draw. We can advertise all we want, but oh, look at that. You put that on a shelf?
Yeah, I'm going to put all my chests on shelves in the entrance area.
Huh. That's kind of cool. These Viking houses, they have some just really strange ways that things are set. Strange uses of space. I do like your balcony here, though. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Did nobody? Is this house in front of you not claimed?
Bastion Hawk had it until yesterday when he ran out of tax
Oh
credit.
no. Speaking of which, what is it for what is your credit menu? I can never remember what the hotkey is. U. Okay. So, I have 25 days remaining on our guild house, and my row has 55 days remaining. So, yeah. Yeah, so Bastion just didn't pay attention, and so it redeeded, so that means somebody else can move in there. Bastion Hawk, are you listening? Do you need me to loan you a few kodos?
Yeah, because it's a great location. Because I'll go grab my tax-free anywhere to even put it right there.
What type of lot is it?
Is that village? Yeah, it might be perfect size for the gust ball thing too.
I thought they said the gust ball was town size.
Well, it said it might even fit in basements, town or larger. But I don't know what kind of basement. I'm wondering if it's like the city arena. It would fit in there or something like that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
So,
If you'd like, I can place my village on it. It's tax-free for now, so he can have it later.
oh, I don't know. Let me just message him. God, I hate that. The game goes down every time. I got to remember this.
I don't know why, but I like my spot in Elad's.
I hate my spot now.
I loved my spot until I got evicted yesterday.
How'd you get evicted?
Praga got a new map, so it evicted everybody like 6 or 8 hours early.
Oh, yeah, it does that.
I went to sign in game and the entire town was just gone. I'm like, what is going on here? Where's my house?
Oh, so like it was a player-owned town that got a map update?
Yep, it changed to like Forest 02, I think.
Yeah, if you change the biome for the map, it kicks everybody out and you have to start over.
Wow. Well, Okay. Oh, there is another stairway over here. I was like, I thought there was more room around here. Yeah, I do like this whole open area up here. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's great for like doing things.
Is there even higher on this? Looks like it. There's so much room with this thing. Yeah, this is where it's really strange, is on the roof.
I don't see myself using this area. It's not configured correctly for what I would use it for.
Yeah, it's, well, you know what? Put your museum up here. Or something.
Trophy room.
Yeah. Even at that, it's just a really strange layout. So I've noticed some of the other Viking, I don't know if it was this type or a different type. Maybe it was the same one that I looked at. I don't know. Well, I messaged Bastion Hawk, but he's probably at work right now. But that's what happens.
Hey, it's Carl. I've got the actual property right now. If he needs it, just tell him to ping me. All right?
Okay. So I wonder how full we are in the whole place here. Whether or not we're at capacity. You know, there's some pretty good prices on our guild vendor here. Some artisan tools. Yeah. So, the yeah, and you know, with houses falling and stuff, we're going to be able to find places easier too. I'm still looking for NPC that is, so I have a place anywhere row and a place anywhere village. Either one of those that I can find. What would you say is the quickest way to Bay Lunaire? The quickest way to get here is to go through central Brittany. It's boat out in front of the bank.
Where are you trying to go?
You want to know how to get here. So, and just so everybody knows kind of what my plans are, is that I'm going to be redecorating the top end of the guild property here, like once a month. So, I'm going to be trying out some different houses. We got some different houses in the store and everything. Just having some fun with it each time. I never saw myself as like a house decorator, but I actually have enjoyed putting this stuff together. And if I get one of those deeds that are for the you know, the houses, row house with having greenhouse on top, that to me sounds pretty cool. I know we've had a few people using some of the stuff here for the for planting stuff that I got here, but I might just put something in the top of there, because it's the guild house just right here. We'll just have to reset the vendor once to change the property, but and then we could rent out some rooms in there as well. And I have no idea what we'll charge for rent. I'll probably just be really cheap until they're all filled up, and then when people move out, then start upping it or something. Brads, thank you for following. Welcome. Oh, who's giving me something? Levon. You just added 2 more people, Levon?
Yep, I did.
You machine. That's awesome.
One was an alt, and then the new guy I just announced.
Okay, cool. So, you know, I think that we're probably we're definitely in the top 10 guilds for number of people. I don't know what the actual numbers are. We found a site that had some old information that actually said that like BMC was at like 400 people or something like that, 300 and something. But I think we're on our way. If we keep up at this rate, you know, several months from now we'll be the #1 guild.
You, sir, rock.
Spry One just resubbed for 4 months in a row. Cool. Let's see here. Thank you, Spry One. And everybody give it up for Spry One, because you're all getting another 40 gold in honor of his 4 months in a row. So thank you for that extended support. So, yes, sirree. By the way, there's only 6 people that got in on the giveaway. Exclamation point ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. That'll get you in on giveaway for a bank box upgrade. give you an additional 100 slots in your bank box. We'll draw for that near the end of the show. So are seasons changing, or have these always been really light on the leaves up here? I don't know what happens. Do we go through the changes in player owned towns? Seasonal changes?
It doesn't with mine. Of course, it's all snow.
So you're all snow right now, or you just stay that way all year?
I stay that way. I'm all snow year round.
Hmm.
Speaking of which, we had severe fog in the town the other day.
Really? That's kind of cool. Oh, look at that. Somebody's out here placing their greenhouse and stuff. Who is this? Alistair. Great. Yeah, I really like all this stuff here. Wait a second, did somebody build this house? Oh, this is player built. This is a little crowded.
Looks like Dun Reevy.
Yeah, so making castle blocks and just put them down on the property and everything. That's funny. So like this tower here, though, that could probably work on our property even. That'd be kind of fun. I do have horse stables that I picked up that were kind of interesting. You know, I am noticing a problem. Oh, here we go. There's a green arrow there. I'm like, I don't see any ladder.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I was worried that I was going to have to jump or something. That's kind of cool. So he basically built this house out of castle parts.
Are you keeping the royal scepter or not?
So I want to try it, but I have to wait till the first of the month to try it.
Okay.
Yeah. Why? You want to buy it?
I've been looking for one on all the vendors.
So I think that I don't know what our price was we set. I think it's $275 is what we're going to be asking for it. So, which might be kind of high. I don't know, but that's what my research said. People were paying like $300 for them.
Yeah, I don't know the exact price. I haven't looked into it.
When does PvP happen? Cosmo plays. It happens when you want it to happen, or yeah, I guess when you want it to happen. You either go to PvP zones or you can flag yourself as PvP. And I understand that we're now flagged. That you get 25% more skill gain when you're flagged as PvP. So, oh, Dirk, this is your tower. Okay. No. Boy, he's selling all these recipes at 25 each. Now, I think that's too cheap, isn't it? Aren't they $250 from the vendors? Or I wonder if these are just considered non-rare. I just bought all of them. It's kind of funny watching people place things. Now, how are you able to place that with your chicken and cat there? I wonder if any fishing spots have appeared. I really want to have a good fishing spot. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, I don't know what it is about fishing, but I'll find myself fishing even just, you know, whenever. Got some time to kill or whatnot. And I've tried fishing at a lot of different places, like in dungeons and stuff, and I've been able to fish in a few of them. And I was always hoping that, you know, because I was in a more hardcore place, that maybe, you know, it would, you know, be more, you know, I'd get some better prize or something. But they haven't updated fishing stuff yet. But if I hear that that's coming in, I'll be grandmastering it. It's under crafting. So add a 72 skill on fishing and 75 bait recovery. Even though I seem to be catching nothing. And so, and the good, if you're not familiar with fishing, the good spots are, you know what? I wonder if this is the drivers. I just thought about this. I wonder if my performance problem in SotA is from the drivers. I updated my video drivers again. And I was having this problem before, and then I updated the video drivers because I found out that they had a mistake in them. And then I updated my video drivers again, and then found out that they have memory issues in whatever the new GPUs are with that driver set. But I wonder if it's causing this issue here. They've been so buggy lately with NVIDIA drivers. I don't get it. How they can keep releasing stuff where they're having quality problems. And the reason I thought of that is because you look here. Let's see if I can see it better. You look here where the red circle is. See that little blue going on in there? That is some sort of video artifact that I had in another version of the drivers as well. Yeah. I know you think that we need a water treatment plant here because it's all looking kind of weird. And it doesn't seem to be fishable, a lot of it. Well, that is. So, I have to look at the schedule for next week. I didn't have very much Shroud of the Avatar this week because we had so much stuff going on in Eve, and I still have a lot of stuff going on in Eve. Yeah, we have a lot of Shroud next week though.
You're still doing a show on Thanksgiving?
At this moment, yes. I don't know though. I gotta find out what we're doing for Thanksgiving. You know, I have no family here. So, and my stepkids are gonna be all away. They're all gonna be gone. It's just gonna be my wife and I here. So, you know, I don't know what we're gonna do. I know we're gonna do something really exciting like go out to dinner or something. I don't know. And neither my wife or I really cook. I barbecue a bit. And I could barbecue a turkey, but I would be the only one eating it since my wife is vegetarian.
Barbecue turkey, that's something that might be good.
I've done it before. I've smoked turkey, smoke it for like 12 hours. So, and really enjoyed that. But my wife is vegetarian. And so I would be cooking the turkey for me, myself, and I. You know?
Cornish hens.
Cornish hens.
That's what I was thinking. Or just a chicken.
Yeah. You know, I don't know. I could cook something up and I could have a camera out there and then I could eat it in front of you all. It feels so dumb though. Yeah, one year we went out to Buca di Beppo for Thanksgiving, which was Italian food. And my dad was here one year. My dad's coming to visit again. I haven't seen him in, I think, over a year. He'll be here just after Thanksgiving. Be here over Christmas. So, there's probably nothing been updated here. You know, I was hoping that we'd get some fishing bubbles out here somewhere, but not seeing any right off the bat. I have done beer can chicken before, yes. Yep. Yeah, I think I'll see if they have another update to the drivers here after the show. Hey, I caught a salmon. Only 13% chance to catch something. Seems really low.
Wish they had the treasure chest that you had to go dig up, put in.
Yeah, like we did in UO.
Yeah, that was fun.
You know, because that was a whole complex system, because you would go out fishing at, you know, out to sea off a boat or whatnot, and you would occasionally pull up a treasure map, and then you would follow that map to a location where, you know, you'd then find some sort of, you know, spawn or whatnot of, you know, creatures that wanted to, like, eat you. Oh, I'm out of worms. Darn. And then wouldn't you have to work it up to, like, defeat all of those? Did you have to defeat all of them before you could dig up the treasure?
No, as you dug it up, I believe it would spawn.
Yeah, okay. I have to go find my worms. I need more worms. Glowing yellow scares the fish away. Yeah, the treasure maps were great. And they got you to kind of go all over the places, and they were kind of different skill levels, weren't they? They were like different levels of treasure maps, if I remember. And so some of them you could just solo real easy, while others you had to, like, take a crew with you to help you.
Yeah, level 4 and 5s were the hardest.
I miss my fish tank.
Oh yeah, those fish tanks. Laying down all the cloth to make your fish tank.
And they don't have boats that we can use yet.
Yeah, I think that'll be coming though. Like episode 2 or 3. I bet you that we're gonna have boats. Ships. You can sail. I can see that coming. I mean, I don't know that for sure, but I could just... It just totally makes sense to me. I don't know what the technical on it would be, though. Oh yes, as you pulled items from the chest, it would spawn more mobs. Yeah. There was no loot all. Man, I have to drive to St. Pete during rush hour today. It's going to be crazy. It's like a 45-minute drive, but it's going to take us like an hour and a half or more because of traffic.
These NPCs are sounding more like the NPCs on Minecraft.
Hmm. Yeah. Wait, Valdus, you have rare jars of worms? What are rare jars of worms? I've never heard of them. I might be interested.
They're not really rare. I know where they spawn at.
Oh, okay. He was joking. Oh, man. It's going to cause the game to go down again when I look at this. Okay. Yeah, well, okay, so where do you get jars of worms at?
Well, in Brittany here, that palace that's up on the top, if you go to the very top, there's like a jar sitting in the, like one of the bedrooms.
The house that's at the top, you mean the big mansion up there?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll have to go up there and steal some stuff, and then I'll hit up the Oracle too, and I'll tell her how bad I've been, and she's going to pay me for it.
Capitalist.
Yeah. Ask me what political party I'm a member of, and I will answer capitalist. Okay, so Bastion Hawk didn't know that his house fell. So.
Well, now he does.
Yeah. And, so.
And in the process, he increased my view very well.
Yeah. Let's see here. There it is. Hey, I can honestly let him know that you placed a temp deed there. Such a nice guy.
Yeah, just tell him ask him when he can be on tonight, and I can switch it back off.
Yeah. Okay. I'll see if he replies to me. Anyway, I'll let him know that you put a temp deed there, though. So. Yeah, he had a kind of good spot. And you're right, the view does change when that's not there.
Well, do you want me to put a windmill down right now, just for you?
Oh, hell no.
You know, I might have to put a bounty on your head if you did that. Oh, wait. I have to pay to fish here, Jarek? It's like, you gotta pay 100 gold if I want to fish here. Oh, wait, here, I'll go next to Trojan here. He's fishing. That's a mighty fancy fishing pole. Let's see here. Does my fishing pole look that fancy? No. You have a... What kind of fishing pole do you have?
Yeah, I just picked up the jar, opened it. It was 25 worms in there.
Oh, so you can actually pick it up and open it and it gives you worms?
Yeah.
Sounds like a medical problem. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
Someone said prosperity. Is there a prosperity fishing pole?
There is. There is a prosperity fishing pole. And so I've been thinking about getting one. Whoa, only single click the jar of worms, otherwise you lose the entire stack of worms. Nice. Hey, look at that, I went up another skill point. This is where all my skill goes, into fishing. Not really. But, and there's really not a whole lot of variety that you can catch at the moment. But I know that since they put this in here that they're going to flesh this out a lot. So. Uh-oh. What's Elena giving me?
Trying to give you a fishing pole, but where is it at?
Wait.
You have it equipped?
You're just going to give me one of those?
I don't use it too much, so I got it with the other kit, so have at it.
Dude, that is awesome. Fishing pole of prosperity, here we come. Okay. Fishing rod of prosperity, yes. You know, I kept searching for them and going fishing pole. You know, there is no such thing in the game. So, okay, that is equipped now. Let's see what the stats on it are. Well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
So, 3% critical fishing critical success. Okay. At this juncture, probably doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but because critical success. Well, okay, so I gained another item here. I wonder if that just adds to my fishing chance, or if that adds like +3 to my fishing skill. And I want something to jump out and attack me every once in a while when I'm fishing. You know, wouldn't it be great if, like, a fish that's much bigger than you swam up and tugged on the pole so hard that it pulled you into the water? Be like, oh shit, I caught an alligator. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Sea monster, SOS bottle.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, God, I remember those SOS bottles,
Oh, dear
too.
God.
Man. Bring back the memories. That was awesome. I loved the pirate warfare and stuff. I really, you know, and there's been some pirate games that have come out where, you know, you gotta shoot at each other and stuff like that. I just think that'd be totally awesome if we could have that. And you know, and if I could just live in the house and there's plenty of docks here to pull up next to, and we just sail back home and stuff. Or you're going to take a whole bunch of loot that weighs a whole lot from central Brittany to you know, your home or whatnot. And so you transport it this way, you know, on a boat because you can hold so much more. And then you're making 20 trips back and forth, running back and forth from your boat because you got so much junk. Yeah. I don't know, you know, that stuff seems kind of silly, but at the same time, it's cool. Bastion says he'll try and get in touch with you.
Okay.
Yeah. So. Yeah, he's probably going to have a tax debt, too. Because it lets you go into this grace period. And then if you don't pay it beyond that. And then when I went down, so I went in grace period a little bit with the house that I was just kind of test placing and just kind of fooling around with. And then it wouldn't let me place another one until I had paid my tax debt. So it was like, all of a sudden, like, oh, shit, I got to get that taken care of. Especially if I'm going to want to place another house. So the kind of stuff you get from fishing right now is fish, but also you get clothing. Yeah, I seem to pull up a lot of boots and gloves and stuff like that. And those then are good for scrapping, although they actually say they got quite a good value here on them. My testing and fishing so far has been that I don't receive enough loot from the fishing to pay for my expenses of the worms. So
just steal them.
yeah, well, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, who knew? In fact, we're gonna steal them. That's what we're gonna do. Hey, I'm gonna run down. So Thomas said that there was some exits out here too, and so to Novia, and I want to see where it puts us when we exit here, because I actually don't know where it's gonna put us. I see there's a cart over here now too. I wonder where this cart goes. To Novia. Okay.
So he's got a cart and a boat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kind of convenient.
Yeah. So, and there's still land available out here too, by the way. So, I think Thomas has land, and I think that Levon, you still have spots.
Yeah, I've got 35 spots.
Yeah. So, and so you hold down the P key. I don't know if you guys can see that, but smoke started coming up from this over here, which means it's unclaimed. And a lot of greenhouse stuff going on over here. Holy cow. So this one's not claimed. And this is a town lot.
He's got one city lot left in that town.
Yeah, so you can see the smoke there coming up. It looks like, yeah, there's smoke coming up from this other one here. I would think there'd be some good fishing back here. Man, who has all of these? Man, there's so many greenhouses over here.
Oh yeah, Bernie Sanders and somebody else. They have 2 lots each full of greenhouses.
It's crazy. I mean, I don't know how you would keep up on greenhouse.
That was all picked yesterday, and they're planting again.
Wow. It's so much work. I think I'd get carpal tunnel. All right, let's go to Novia. So there's the red boat out there. It goes to Central Brittany, but this wagon goes to Novia. It's a little bit different. Yeah, lots of work. I mean, I know that I'll plant up a big crop again a couple of times and manage them and stuff for doing the... Oh, yeah. Oh, it puts us right at Central Brittany in Novia. That's pretty good.
Yeah, you got that, and then the Novia boat that's right across from the Central Brittany boat.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm seeing some of these effects here. So... of the town. So we've got some of them here who are, they got empty spots, and then this one has empty spots, but it also has smoke coming out of it. So, and the lights are on. So there must be people home. All right. Now, I want an indication of how many vendors they've got with how much product. So, give me some sort of way to look at it to know that you know, they've got 50 items for sale or they've got 5,000 items for sale in the town. Because then, if I saw something that had 5,000 items for sale, I would go shopping. That could be a way. I wonder how they could, you know, demonstrate commerce in them. Okay, so the big house is where we get it, huh? The one that's like kind of like a castle where everybody assumes that Lord British lives, but he doesn't. I'm gonna go find me some worms. It's actually a really neat place to look at. Oh, that would put smaller markets at a great disadvantage. Well, then put it per capita. So, you know, if it's a 10 house place as opposed to, you know, hundreds, but, you know, the ratio of how much they have for sale in one versus the other, just put it as a ratio. Because to me, it's all about how much commerce is there. So if there's like 10 vendors there and 10 houses, that's just as good to me as you know, having 50 in one place or something like that. But, you know, I just want to know that I'm not wasting my load time. Alright, so here is this house, which I forget what the legend is of who owns it, but it's not Lord British. Can't seem to do anything with that.
With what?
I found a pot here that I can click on, and it wants me to try and path to it, but
oh, it's just gonna try smashing them.
I don't know. Is that what you're gonna do? What you do with them is you smash them?
Yeah, these ones down here, the smash.
Well, I couldn't get to any of them to smash them. There we go. Well, they removed the smash sound. Okay. It's fine with me. It was always so loud. Oh yes, the Watcher's having a cow about me. Okay, Mr. Watcher. Yes. I don't like him looking at me.
Do you want me to show you where it spawns?
Oh, I guess. Wow. Look at this table. Makes me hungry. This place is huge. So you have to work for these worms.
About to say that's a lot of traveling for dirt and worms.
It's the closest one, small jar on the right.
Jar of worms. Okay. So, jar of worms, no value. Jar of nut butter.
Yeah, you can steal a lot of stuff in here that's needed for cooking too.
Jar of vegetable stock. This stuff's all going to look really good in my kitchen. Especially the worms. I think we're going to cook them up. All but one can be stolen. You take tapestries off the walls. No. And all kinds of books. Library fragments. Yeah, I have enough books. Believe me, I have like 500 books or so. It's enough. What? Well, that was weird. It's the royal hot tub. Don't mind me stealing all this stuff. I'll make good use of it. This really wrecks my reputation. Not that it wasn't already wrecked.
Actually, it doesn't do it yet in here.
Oh.
Can you fish in the hot tub?
I don't know.
No.
Let's try it. No. Doesn't appear that I can. That's too bad. That'd be like fishing in a barrel. Hot tub is outdoors. That'd be so cool to have, like, you know, your bedroom or whatnot, and you had to go through an outdoor area to get there, except for when it was like raining. Oh, look at those artifacts up there. Yeah, I got something going on with the game here. My drivers. Man, I'm just really not happy with these buggy drivers lately. That's the first thing I'm going to do is mess with my drivers. Although I'm still on my wrong video card too. So I'm on a video card GPU that is not on the card that's displaying to this monitor. can have something to do with why I'm having some issues too. Seems to be nothing in any of these drawers. What is that? An apple.
You talking about like the fancy drawers?
Yeah, just any of the drawers.
Well, the fancy dresser doesn't. Most of the other ones sometimes do.
Hmm. I've always thought this was such a weird picture. Look at this. It's like, you know, all the meats. Picture of all the butchery and this cow head on the table looking at you. Yeah, crazy stuff.
I love the chandelier coming up from the floor.
Chandelier coming up from the floor. Oh. Yes, that's a little bit of a issue. Wow, you could get a lot of books here. Holy cow. Too bad I can't steal their furniture. Doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to jump that. A vegan's nightmare. That's what we should name that. Show that to my wife. Vegetarian. Actually, she's probably seen it because she plays this a bit. Oh, I just picked up that giant cooking pot. Okay. Wow. All this stuff here. Jar of yeast culture. Empty jar. Vegetable stock. More nut butter. More nut butter. Do they stack? Oh yeah, they are. They're auto stacking. Excellent. Beef stock. Oh, and some mighty noxious looking stuff here. Yes, we gotta have more of this triple X for our next party. All the nut butter are belong to me. This is how I used to get all of my stuff. I'd go to these different shops and steal everything. There's plenty of stuff here. Oh, can I steal that fish?
Welcome to the Dragons.
That looks kind of interesting.
Yeah, you can.
Is he a decorative salmon? Or is he a salmon? Huh. Similar. Oh, and these potatoes. I wonder if I can place all these out after I steal all of them. Salmon and potatoes. Actually sounds kind of interesting.
I actually tried that, and I tried setting up a table with plates and everything else. I put the stuff on the plate. It looks ginormous.
Yeah. Yeah, these are interesting. And there's all these little things. Oh, this is great.
Keep in mind, though, they shrunk some of these items, so when you put them down, they'll look different.
I was thinking these bananas looked awful small. They looked about the size of, like cashews. Yeah, some tomatoes and... Really? Can I take the whole pumpkin? Well, there we go. Uh-oh. Bubble killer, what you got? Oh, skeleton bone. Oh, in 2000. Bubble killer, are you an officer? You've been collecting money for the...
Not an officer. That was from Nat Gaming, but he's not online right now, so I took it off his account.
Oh, okay. Very good. Thank you for that skeleton bone, too. Ooh, I like these antlers up here. I just noticed that. Those are huge.
Oh, Lord British is online.
Oh. Let's see here. He is, and he's in Owl's Head. Let's teleport to him. See what he's up to. By the way, if you play this game, Lord British accepts every friend request. So you'll know when he's online, and then you can teleport to him. And he probably gets mobbed every time he plays. But, you know, it's the first time I've ever teleported to him, but why not? Sniper, thank you for following. Welcome. Heard rain will actually affect crops. Well, that'll be cool. Celestial Knight, you're just seeing Elads now for the first time. Yeah, it's actually looking pretty neat. I really want to go around and look at it more, but I got to fix my drivers. So my frame rate's driving me nuts. It's actually like making me feel dizzy type of thing. Oh, look at all these dead people here. This is where he must have been. Oh, here goes some lunar dragons. Oh, there's Lord British. Yes. So, creator of the game right here. So I'm asking him if he's out shopping today. Oh, he likes my attire. Yes. So, yeah. Anyway, he's a great guy in real life. I enjoy him. Enjoy hanging out with him. I always learn all kinds of things from him. So, things I never heard of before. And everything, so, yeah. So, okay, well, I was just seeing what he was doing here. I have no idea. So, yeah, stream chat says hi. Oh, yes. All my viewers say hi. Yeah, well, he's, you know, one of the interesting things about the game is he'll roleplay this pretty well and everything. And he would probably answer me with something like, what are these other magical beings you call stream chat, you know? So, yeah. So, he's, it's pretty interesting. And he's come and hung out on the shows when we do some special stuff sometimes. We've been, one time he gave me a sword it was just before the last wipe. He handed me this flaming sword that was really cool. And everything, and I was thinking to myself, oh, I'm going to keep that and I'll put that up on my mantle or whatnot. And then, you know, at that point, but then they wiped the servers, and of course I lost that. So, yeah. Yep, he comes in and plays, so if you are in the game, you can send him a friend request, and he will accept. And you can go hang out with him, so when you see him online, and he will talk to you. He's not like too uppity up about that. So, yeah, he does attract a crowd, that's for sure. And you can see here he's talking to everybody. I'll move it over here for the moment. And so, and a lot of times people bring music instruments and stuff, and you know, people will play us a song and everything. So, yeah.
Did you screen grab that?
What?
At least the picture with Lord British there. I'm sure you have a lot of them.
Yeah, I have a few. So, no, I didn't do that. Oh yeah, here we go. Somebody playing music. One of the best things about this game is that you can write songs for this and you can play them in here. And so I always just find that to be really awesome. I don't know what other dances I've got here. I can belly dance. Yeah. So, yeah, this is one of the few games. Barrick comes and hangs out with us all the time. So, you know, Barrick is the community manager, and he shows up when we're out adventuring, and he'll just sit on a rock and watch us and stuff and talk with us. Oh, do a duel with him? I think I will lose. In fact, I know that I will lose. The GMs have just an amazing amount of HP. So
they run with Godfoot.
Yeah, they're pretty much indestructible. So yeah. So, but you know, unless we're out adventuring or whatnot, then maybe they would be more in. Now, I've actually never seen this before. I've not used this fire dance stuff. So that was one of the rewards.
The fire dance cross.
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't fixed the city yet.
Yeah, so I'm sure he gets mobbed everywhere he goes. What is that? Wah! That's a lich fighter. Oh. Hey, well, he just ran off. He's got things to do. So, yeah. But, you know, it's just cool. So. What is Fire Cross? I guess this is Fire Cross. I have a bunch of stuff. Uh-oh, are people fighting each other now? We've got some PvP guys here. And you know, I would love to be in PvP mode all the time. But I just don't have the PvP skills. These guys just mow me down. You know? I've never done Kneel before. Ah, look at that. I keep finding stuff that I've never really paid attention to in here. Table flip. Too bad I didn't have a table in front of me. Yes, and then some of my favorite, like Zombie, and then there is Drunk, and then there is Puke.
Got another developer here.
Oh yeah? Who else is here?
Atos.
Oh, okay. Oh, and he's in PvP mode. That sounds funny. Let's PvP a dev. So. Yep. And then I have a reveal hidden. Where is my reveal hidden? Do I have to be in combat mode to reveal him? It pops up in this spot over here, I think. I need to redo, since I've learned a bit about how to redo some of these now, I need to kind of redo it. Well, I may as well, I know that puke emote is great, huh? Yeah, well, maybe I took it out whenever I was testing all of this stuff here. So, I might have. Okay. Truck says hello. Okay. Yeah, I see him running around here still, or somebody running around. One of the very first places I ever went fishing was right here. This is where I figured out how to fish. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to go into the water. Looks really kind of weird. Alright, well, so not too much excitement today in Shroud of the Avatar. That's not because of all the new stuff they put in, but just because of my drivers. I didn't want to go out adventuring because it's hard to look at. And so, anyway, that's pretty much going to be it for today. But we do have a giveaway to do. And this, of course, is going to minimize whenever I get that ready here. Of course. So we're going to do a giveaway. So final call, ! ticket space 1 or higher in Twitch chat. And then you can get in on getting a bank box upgrade. So let's see. So I'm going to start writing that up, and so this will give you an additional 100 bank box slots, and it will also give you an additional 1,000 weight that you can do. So okay. So, let's see here. So, the winner will be going, you're going to send a message, email to our store. Our store is sporting this prize here. We are business partner with Portalarium, and so if you need any Kodos, or you need a new account, or you need any of the other items, we have all of them. Plus, we have more than what they have for sale. We actually have stuff that's no longer available, and we have other stuff that they never intended to sell in the first place through our Trusted Trader program. So, check that out. 2 separate sections in the store, but it's in there. And ! Coupon in Twitch chat. There's a link in the description in YouTube, along with the coupon code there that'll save you a few bucks. And anytime you guys buy anything from us, it helps support the show, and I appreciate it. So, okay, has everybody got their entries in? Are there any final entries? So, and by the way, so you do need to be a follower, but also you can win multiple times. I do not limit people winning multiple times. We allow people to win over and over again because you've spent the time here, you've earned the gold, and to buy your tickets. So there's no qualms about you, you know, winning again. So at least I don't mind. So, oh, and look at that, Trojan, 100 bits. Thank you, buddy, for that support. And let's see here. 5 gold. No, 100 bits. 10 gold. Is that what the... Yeah, 10 gold to everybody here in Trojan's honor for that. So now we're going to do this giveaway, and then what we're going to do is we are going to drop the bomb on Doc Got Game. We're going to be playing with him tomorrow, and so I'd be nice to surprise him and go into his chat and give him a bad time, tell him the dragons are here or something like that, you know. And so, okay, I'm going to close this. And drawing. Mackaloss, congratulations.
Woohoo!
Yeah. So, You have won the bank box. Excellent. So, okay. Yeah, congrats on that. And Trojan just, what? He just cheered another 800. Wow. Okay, another 80 gold to everybody here in Trojan's honor. So, thank you very much, Trojan. That basically will set you all up for the next giveaway that we do. We're going to be doing more tomorrow. So, we're going to be playing Eve tomorrow. And we are going to team up with Doc Got Game. It's going to be a pretty big show. We're going to have probably a pretty big fleet. Doc loves to be fleet commander, and we're going to let him do that. He's going to scream in our ears and act like a little girl, but it'll be a lot of fun. And so, as soon as the stream ends here, I want to... we're going to host Doc, and everybody can hop in and, you know, enjoy his show. He's such a great streamer. So much crazy stuff he does. So, thank you everybody for being here today, and we will see you all tomorrow, and hope that you can join in our fleet tomorrow.